Are you a coach trying to set up GoHighLevel but getting confused by all the agency level options? Do you even need an agency account? It's very easy to get confused during agency setup, especially when you don't know which features you actually need. In this video, I'll guide you through the steps to set up your agency level account, ticking off all the key boxes of what you do need and skipping everything that you don't. By the end, you'll be ready to dive into your sub account setup and get one step closer to building your automations. I'm Nick, and this is video 2 of my 10-part series to help you automate your coaching business with GoHighLevel. If you're not on the platform already, grab your 30-day free trial by clicking my affiliate link down below and build along with me. Let's make it happen. Hello, welcome. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you as always. Today we're looking at agency level setup in GoHighLevel. So let's jump into it. So here's what we're going to cover in this lesson. So agency level setup. There's a split between agency and sub account level for the marketing agency or the automation agency like me, and the end user like you, the sub account. But if you've signed up for GoHighLevel directly, or if you've used my affiliate link, which is below, you'll need to set up the agency account as well because you're your own agency. So we'll go through how you can set that up, make it quick and easy, and leave out everything that you don't need because there's a lot. Filling in your business information, all the information that you need to get set up in there. Domain, Stripe, and logo. So getting your website set up, your email, your payment processor, and your branding, having your logo in there. And importing snapshots. So as part of this course, if you're in my free or paid community, you'll have a snapshot, a template that you can load in and get a real running jump, a real head start. But before any of that, please follow me on YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn for more exclusive content. There'll be links down below. And share this course. Sharing is caring. Let your friends know about this course and the community. If there's anyone that you know that could benefit from GoHighLevel, please let them know about this course and we can get them set up. Quick warning, this is the most important video in the entire course. Watch the entire video. Don't skip, don't fast forward. Now, a little caveat to that, if you are a member of my paid community, you actually don't need this at all. I've handled the agency level setup. You just have the sub account. There's two levels to GoHighLevel, which is the agency, which would be me, and the sub account, which would be you as the end user. So this is only if you've purchased directly from GoHighLevel. So yeah, if you're in the paid community, skip this one, jump right onto the next one. And a pro tip, for all of you that are still here, you can watch this video in 2x speed to get through it a bit faster. So goals and outcomes. Here's what we're aiming to do with this. Intended outcomes. We'll have setup complete. So your agency level GoHighLevel account, that's a bit of a tongue twister, agency level GoHighLevel, will be fully set up. So all the details that you need to put in will be there. It'll be ready to go. Everything you need and nothing you don't, because there's a lot in there that doesn't really apply to you. We're just setting up the bare bones. And the snapshot will be loaded. So you'll have a sub account with a loaded snapshot ready to dive into the sub account and build everything out. So agency setup, the basics. So here's what we're going to cover. So we'll answer the key questions. So we'll fill in your information about your business type, your customer website, and billing address. So let's jump right in. What I'm going to do as we do each point here, we're just going to build it out in GoHighLevel. So I'll go over here. So this should be, if you're not signed up yet, this will be where you're starting. You've got your 30-day free trial. Use the link below to get to this page if you haven't already. And we'll click on that and I'll start building an account from scratch. So we need to fill out our company name. So I'm just going to use mine. Call it test. So full name, that is me, Nick Gibson. Email address. And of course, you'd be filling in your own details here. Don't use my details. Oh, it doesn't like that, and it doesn't like it because I already have an account. So I'm going to use my other. Oh, just make sure it's me. All right, so this is all you need: your business name, your email address, and a phone number. So we'll go to step 2. Okay, so we have the trial details here. So we've got the GoHighLevel starter plan. or the high-level unlimited plan. For you, you will just need the high-level starter plan. So it's a 30-day free trial and then $97 a month. And we'll put in some card details here. Okay, so I had to cut a bit there because it had my credit card information. Up next, our account has been created. We just need to click here to get started. So let's do that. So we'll fill in some details and we can say, what business do we serve? So this one, it's just to give them a bit of information about it. And this sort of leads them into what they're going to set up for you automatically. So we can pick whatever we like here. Most likely it'd be maybe business coaching, consulting, health and wellness as you're an online coach. It really depends. You can always just put other if none of these really seem to make sense. I'm going to put in business coaching and consulting. What would you like to use high-level primarily for? To manage my own business. That would be you, unless you want to take on clients and get them onto high-level, which would be then to manage your client's business. But 99% of you, it would be to manage your own business. How many customers do you have? Whatever you choose here. So between 1 and 3, 4 and 9, 50 plus, totally up to you, or you don't have any customers. So I'm going to say 10 to 49. And do you have a website? Yes or no? Up to you here. Tell the truth. I'm going to say yes, I have. Actually, I'm going to say no, I don't. But if you say yes, just fill in your website details there. This is all pre-populating the information in your account. So no, I don't have a website. All right, address details. So just a couple of details here. So put in the address, either your home address, or if you're a solo operator, or your business address if you have an office. This is my address. So it's set to United States. So whatever is the truth here, just fill in your address details. There we go. Do you intend on reselling high-level? So no, you don't. And you agree to the terms of service, privacy policy, and affiliate policy. With the affiliate policy, they don't really like you sign up with your own affiliate link, which I've just done, but I will be canceling this account pretty much straight away. Awesome, let's get started. So what business tools are you currently using? You can pick out here what you're already using, just give them an idea of what needs to be migrated over. So let's say I'm using MailChimp, I'm using Calendly, maybe I'm using Squarespace, my website, and Typeform. So a couple of different things here. Yeah, that'll do. So yeah, whatever you're using, put it in here. Go to next. And high-level has a lot of features to help accomplish your marketing automations, including email, SMS marketing, unlimited sales funnels, call tracking, surveys and forms, appointment booking, CRM, analytics, reputation management, website builder, and even more. So this is just to let you know that you can probably move away from some of those other tools that you're already paying for and bring them into high-level. So got it? Got it. All right, now we need to create a password. So I am just going to put something in here. It doesn't really matter. We've got to meet this criteria. So 8 characters, 1 lowercase, 1 uppercase, 1 number, and 1 special character. So A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, H, E, 1. All right, hopefully I don't forget that. Although it doesn't really matter. I'm going to cancel this account straight away. I'm just going to copy and paste that so that I definitely don't forget. Nothing like being locked out of a temporary account and then being unable to cancel. That being said, the password reset functionality is pretty easy if you forget your password. All right, so we'll set up my account. All right, now we need to verify our email address. We need to make sure it's a real email. So they will have sent a code out to me. There you go, got it here on my other screen. So you just need to enter the verification code. It should come through your inbox. Maybe check the junk mail, but the deliverability is pretty good. And we will verify. Okay, and it wants to do 2-factor authentication as well on the phone number. Yeah, that's come through here on my phone. Verify. All right, right, and your account is almost ready, so you can start onboarding now. So this is up to you as to whether you want a bit more help from GoHighLevel directly. So you can click on that and start your onboarding, or we can just go, not now, take me to my account. And that's what I'm going to do, is just go straight to the account because I've been onboarded previously. So next here, we've got let's set up the account of your first client. Now, you can do this later, but really your first client is you. So you can just fill in the same information again. So let's fill that in. Yeah, so if you fill this in, it'll give you a jump start on your sub account there, or you can just click, I'll do this later. But let's create it. Oh, I don't have a website. Yeah, so I was just thinking there. So it's created the sub account. Now this is taking us direct to the sub account. We don't want to be here right now. This will be in the next lesson on how to set all this up. So we're going to switch back to agency view. So we just click on this up here and switch to agency view. And then we'll go back to the agency dashboard just so we can have a look around. Okay, so the first thing it tells us to do is connect Stripe to get started, but we're not going to do that just yet. Just jumping back to the presentation quickly because I got ahead of myself. So we've answered the key questions and then we've verified contact information. So we've done that with my email address and my phone number. And billing, so ensure that the billing details are accurate. Say no to reselling for now, unless you plan to offer GHL services to others. So we've covered all of this already. Now we're up to payment and domain setup. All right, so Stripe, PayPal, or Square. You'll need an active payment processor such as Stripe, PayPal, or Square to handle transactions. So in here, it says connect Stripe. So this is what we want to do, is get Stripe in there to get started. Now, I'm not going to do this right now. We'll click on the button and have a look at how to set it up. So yeah, high-level access to your data, can create payments for customers on your behalf. So we'll connect Stripe to the account here. If you don't know how to set up a Stripe account, if you don't have one already, there's a link down below to a YouTube video on how to set that up. I'd highly recommend it. So we'll connect this here and it will take us through to Stripe and ask for details. Yeah, so you just put in your email address and click submit. Again, if you don't have a Stripe account, set one up. Honestly, it's not super important here on the agency level. It's more on the sub account level that we'd want Stripe or PayPal or Square integrated. It's only really needed here if you're reselling GoHighLevel. And that's most likely, I'm willing to bet, not something you need to be doing as an online coach. So let's move on to the next step. So business name and domain connected via the DNS settings. All right, let's get back into it. So settings here. So we go to settings down the bottom, we've got my profile. Okay, so yeah, this is all good. These are some basic details. Now we'll look at company. Okay, so this is where we want to fill in some information. Now, most of it you can see has already been filled in from what I've created earlier. You can upload a logo here. You don't really need to at this level again. So we can put in the business niche. So I thought we'd already done this, but that's okay. We will say coaching, life coach, whatever applies best to you. So we're using it to operate our own business. Now, white label domain, you don't really need this. This is more for the SaaS side of things. API domain, with this, yeah, you can set that up. So this is for like your links or anything that will be sent out. You can also do this on the sub account level. But we'll have to add a domain first before we do this. Privacy policy, terms and conditions. You don't need any of this. The only thing that you will need to do is add your time zone. So I'll put this in now. I'm in Sydney. There it is. and we'll update that. Okay, and if we want to integrate a domain here, we'll need to put that in somewhere. So the API domain would be the first place to put it, or we can do it in the email. But as an example, I'll put in link dot insightsoz.com. And then you can see that's shown up as add a domain there. This one here, because we haven't put anything in, we can't click on it. We need to type something in and then do add domain. So this would be all the links that come out. Would come from that, as opposed to link@messagesender.com. So it's just a bit of branding there for any link that you have, say whether it's a calendar link or a trigger link or anything like that. It shows your business name on it, your branding, which is very useful to have. We'll click add domain here. Now you'll see we've got two options. We've got just continue, or we've got add record manually. So if your domain is hosted through Cloudflare, by clicking continue, it just automatically populates everything. So if we look at add record manually, you can see this CNAME comes up where we have to copy and paste this. We have to find our DNS servers. We have to put it in there. I would recommend just set up Cloudflare. It's very easy. It's free. I've got a link below with a video on that. It's someone else's video. It's not mine. But check it out. It's very quick to get that set up. So we won't do this right now. But we just click verify records and that would populate through, or we copy and paste this through as a CNAME record on our DNS settings. All right, so moving on from that, that's how we start to integrate the domain. So going back to the presentation, you'll be asked to set that up. Cloudflare makes domain integration incredibly easy, as I've just said. Next, we have agency logo, completely optional. You don't really need it on the agency level, but up to you. You can upload that if desired. And the favicon as well. So favicons, if you're not sure, are just these little things here, like you can see up there for Stripe or for Apple. It makes any website look a bit more legitimate. But again, for your purposes, you won't really need it on here. Okay. So snapshot import and user setup. So you'll import snapshot, so you can load a pre-built snapshot or a template into your high-level system, into your sub-account. So we'll do that right now. So let's go and have a look at the sub-accounts. So you can see we've got sub-accounts here, we've got account snapshots there. So this is your actual account. This is where you'd want to be working from. Now if we click on Manage Client here, so we've got some actions here. So a couple of different things we can look at. So usage limit, we don't really need to implement that on yourself. All of these things you can sort of ignore. What we would want to do though is in the actions, we want to click load snapshot. So what we can do here, we can select a snapshot. Now, what we will do is you can import my snapshot first, or you can choose one of these, any one of these that makes sense. So maybe a career coach or business coach, totally up to you. We can have a look at them. Let's do business coaching. We'll proceed. Then we select all the assets that we want to push. So you can see here, it has a list of quite a lot of detail. So we can open them up. So we've got calendars. So pre-built calendars for you, custom fields, quite a lot. So some custom values, some dashboards, they're always cool to have. Email builder templates, funnels, websites. So basically it's ready to go. Now, if you're working with me, I would not recommend using any of these snapshots. Use mine. It's built specifically for you and for this course. So yeah, have a look at that. The way to get mine is when you click the link, it will import it. And you will see in here, it should be at the top of the list, hopefully. So that's how we import it. Let's do it anyway. We'll proceed with this. Just to give you an idea of how it works, we'll proceed. We'll check for conflicts. So no conflicts detected. And we'll proceed. And they copy it through. So that will all be uploading right now. We'll just click OK. Now something else that we need to do after we've imported the snapshot or before. So it'll be loaded into your sub account for you to start working with it. Add yourself as a user. This is a step that gets missed all the time. People create an account, they create a sub account, and then they can't seem to use it for one reason or another. It's because you haven't added yourself as a user into the account. So let's have a look at that. Going back quickly, these are the snapshot templates. You can have a look at them through here. You can have a look at the setup guide. So for business coaching here, you can have a look at what's involved. So there's quite a bit of detail here. Again, that's up to you if you want to use one of the pre-built snapshots from GoHighLevel, one of the basic ones, or my one that's designed specifically to go with this course. Okay, so back to sub accounts, back to adding users. So from the dashboard here, what we want to do is go into settings and then team. And this will bring up all of the users, which should just be you. So you'll see your name, your email address, your phone number, your user type is agency owner. And we're going to take action on this. We're going to edit. And you can see some user info here. This is where you can tweak things. You can have a look at all the different settings, but we'll want to look at roles and permissions. So we've got quite a lot of detail here, and you can see what we're missing is add sub accounts. So no sub accounts are selected. We just want to pick one here, which is the main account. And down here, you can play with the access that you have. You don't really need to change anything here. Let's have a look. You should have access to everything. And we just click save. So now when we go back, you will see this is the location. This is my account that I have access to. So now I'm in there. I'm a manager. I'm an admin on that sub account. So crucial step, don't ignore it. So that is pretty much that. You should be set up. So let's have a look at what's next. So we've got a live run through, which we've already done as we worked through it. But just quickly, let's go through some of the other tabs here and see what we need. So going back, so agency dashboard, not really relevant. Prospecting, not relevant to you. This is sort of a system to help find clients for marketing businesses to bring clients into GoHighLevel. Sub accounts, this is where you create and log in. So you can add a sub account from here. And if you click switch to sub account, that will take you through to your main system there. So sub account is the place to be for operating your business. Agency level is pretty much one and done. Once you've done this setup, you shouldn't really have to look at it again. Account snapshots. So this is where you can get pre-built templates like the one I've created for you. You can't get it here, but you'll import it. Once you've imported it, you'll see it here. Reselling, not relevant for you. No need to look at it at all. Marketplace, again, not relevant. You can have a look at it if you want. So things like help with account setup, priority support. But a lot of this you won't need. Maybe you'll need HIPAA compliance. Depends on your business. Affiliate portal. Now we'll just do a brief mention on this one. And this is if you like GoHighLevel and you want to help other people with it, then you can get set up as an affiliate. You can use a link like the one that I've sent you that you've hopefully clicked on. And when people sign up with GoHighLevel using your link, you get a commission. So I get 40%, I think, of whatever you're paying to GoHighLevel comes to me. So no extra cost to you, but it's a nice little bonus there for if you bring people onto the platform. Okay, template library. So we can ignore this. It actually won't even let you in. You need to be on the $497 plan, which you won't be. So we'll say not now to that. Partners. So this is a directory. So if you need help, you can find a partner. Let's look for a partner. Who should we find? Who should we look for? This takes you to the directory. I know who we should look for. So we've got all these people that are GoHighLevel certified admins. So GoHighLevel has approved them. And why don't we try to find someone cool? Oh, look at that. So I'm in there. I'm one of the 240 approved GoHighLevel admins. So if you need help, you can contact me through here, or you can just contact me in the community. That's probably easier. But yeah, so that's where if you need help with something specific, you can go through here and find someone that will be able to help you out. So university, we've got free courses in here from GoHighLevel. So anything that you need. Again, some of this is less geared towards the end user like you and more geared towards people like me. But you can have a look through it. It will help you out. Then we've got SaaS education, definitely not relevant unless you want to switch your business model to a software as a service. GHL swag. So this is where if you're really into it, like someone, you can get shirts, you can get hoodies, you can get hats or beanies. This is where I got this one, and a couple of other things. Even a pet bandana, up to you, or baby clothes. I'm not that far into it. I just wear my own hat. Okay. Ideas. This is where you can propose new features. There's a lot here on the roadmap, on the runway. So you can look through here and see what's already going through. And you can add feedback, say, hey, I'd really like it if GoHighLevel does this. They make updates all the time. So this is a good place to ask about it. Okay, mobile app. So you won't really need this one. And the app marketplace, you can just ignore. So this would be like if you're white labeling your own mobile app. And then let's have a look at, we'll run through the settings. So we've already done most of this. We've got your profile, name, email address, all of that, company, all of your business details. So with these, we can switch these on. It really depends. Beta features is a good one. All of these, yeah, it depends. This probably isn't as relevant to you, but can be useful to set up. Okay, team. Now this is also on the sub account level, but you can add stuff here if necessary. So if you have, I don't know, a VA or an admin person, anything like that needs to see your CRM, needs to see conversations, salespeople, you can add them as employees in here, or you can add them at the sub account level. Billing. So this is just all of your billing for GoHighLevel. So you've got the starter account. So you can modify or cancel your subscription here, which I'll be doing in a second. Payments, so you've got your payment method, tax information. So add in any tax details that you have, your tax ID. So in Australia, that's your ABN or your VAT number. I'm not sure what they're called sort of across the world. And then you've got your wallet and transactions here. So with GoHighLevel, there are small charges for calls, SMS, emails. So sending those out, they're very small. You can see email notification. So one email's been sent out to me already, and it's cost me 0.007 cents. So there is usage charges. It's not a lot. I wonder if we can see how much it is. No, it's not telling me here. That's okay. But yeah, this is where this will automatically update and add in new information. So you just need to include your payment details there. It will go off the same payment information. Okay, phone integration. So this is where at an agency level, you're automatically connected to the Lead Connector phone system. So you can use this for SMS, and you can connect that to your sub account as well. Email services. So this is where you connect your domain for email. So you're automatically connected to the Lead Connector email system. You can add a dedicated domain in there. So we don't really need to do that at this level. It's more of a sub account thing, but you can do that. Premium triggers. So yeah, premium triggers here. So we've just got some new actions. So I would recommend that this is turned on. It just adds extra functionality within the sub account. So things like connecting to Google Sheets or Slack, or outbound webhooks, or big one, Workflow AI, ChatGPT, integrating that into your automations. Then we've got Conversation AI. So this is just turning it on or off. But this is like your chatbot, Workflow AI, Reviews AI, Content AI. So yeah, text and image here, review, it sort of generates responses for them. Domain purchase. So you can turn on or off whether you can buy a domain through the sub account. Again, up to you. Really, you can leave all of this stuff alone. You don't really need to do anything with it. Private integrations, don't really need that. Don't really need, affiliates. It depends. This is your affiliate link. You can use that, start sending it out to people. Custom menu link, don't really need this. Stripe, again, you want to connect this if you're billing through GoHighLevel. API keys, too complicated, don't worry about it. Compliance. So you can have a look at some GDPR information here. HIPAA compliance. Again, you don't really need this unless you're working like specifically in the medical industry. Labs. This is a good one to have a look at. So I would recommend turning all of this on, getting early access to features. So turn them on. Oh, there's only 2 here. But yeah, you can do that in the sub-account level as well. And then we just got audit logs. So this just tells us everything that's happened throughout the account. So if you ever get confused about something that's happening, you can sort of look it up and see what's going on in here. So that is pretty much it. That is your agency level setup. Let's go back to the presentation. So a summary. So we've done our agency level setup. So if you followed through all of those steps and built it out, as I've just shown, your agency level will be set up and ready to go. So you filled in all of your business information. So GoHighLevel has access to that and can make sure that you're a real business. You integrated your domain, your Stripe, and your logo. Again, you don't necessarily need to do Stripe. You don't necessarily need to add a logo. It's more the domain that's important there. And even then, if you don't do any of these, it's fine. We can do it on the sub-account level. Importing snapshots. So we went through how to import a snapshot. So yeah, you have the pre-built templates there that you can use, or you can use the one that I've created for you. So action steps. Let's get this happening. So take a moment. How are you feeling about all of this? I know it's a lot and I've run through it fairly quickly. Hopefully it's easy for you to walk through. I've created a checklist as well, so I'll have a link to that down below where you can walk through each of those steps, tick them off as you go through. I'm loving checklists more and more because I can be a bit forgetful at times. So it really helps me and hopefully it'll help you as well. But take a moment, breathe, it's okay. We've got this covered. So complete your agency setup. That's your next action step. Finish answering the business questions, verify your email and phone, connect your domain and your payment processor. Import the snapshot. So import the snapshot and load it into your sub account. It will really give you the best head start, best foot forward. Everything that I build within the rest of this course will be available in that snapshot. And add yourself as a user. Don't forget that one. Ensure you're added as a user in your sub account and start managing it directly. Okay, now a quote of the day. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. That's Mark Twain, author, humorist. Action is the key driver to success. So take a minute when you're ready, get started, and it'll taking that first step will push you in the right direction. This is how we win. It's like that joke about running. So even though you're out there, if you go for a run and it's tough and it's difficult and you can only go 5 minutes before you have to stop. I've been there when I first started running. You're beating everyone that's sitting at home on the couch. So taking this one step, setting this up, you're miles ahead of everyone else. So congratulations. All right. Please leave a testimonial if you found this valuable, if you found it useful. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And let's make it happen. Get started. Click that affiliate link if you haven't already, or join my paid community, and we'll get this set up. All right. Cheers. All right. Now your agency account's all set up. Up next, we have to create your sub account. So you can have a look at that video over here, or you can view the full playlist over here. And if you want even more support, you can join my free Automation for Coaches Skool community, linked down below. I'll see you there.